Do not attempt the training techniques you're about to see without consulting a professional. Tonight on Cesar 911, an ER vet with a miracle pit bull.
Opal's got super blood. She saves almost every patient that she donates to.
But when she's not saving lives, she's turning the hospital upside down.
She panics whenever she's confined to any kind of cage.
Oh, wait. She growls and jumps so high, which then sets off my patients that are trying to rest. I can't have her in the hospital anymore. Okay, boys.
Then,
Boys.
a Bel Air socialite can't control her posh poodles.
Okay, hold still. There's older ladies. They could knock them down, break a hip. If I don't get help soon, I'm gonna have animal control at my front door. Guys, take that.
This is Cesar 911. Cesar's first 911 call comes from Natalie, who manages an animal hospital that is having big issues with the doctor's pet pit bull, Opal.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to my office.
Thanks.
So how can I help you?
Well, I have an emergency doctor. She's amazing. She does great for us. Her dog, Opal, is a blood donor. She's universal, and she's, like, saved every single patient so far, so it's amazing. Opal's got super blood. She saves almost every patient that she donates to, so she is a huge asset.
All right, so then amazing doctor, awesome dog. What's the problem?
She's so unpredictable. I don't know what she's going to do. You put her behind a crate, she growls and jumps so high, she barks like crazy. Oh, wait. Which then sets off my patients that are trying to rest. We have lots of dogs trying to rest and recover from medical procedures, and Opal's behavior in the kennels is really hindering their recovery progress. There's times that we're in the conference room. If someone was to walk by the meeting doors, she just goes crazy. Lunges straight at the windows, barks, scratches the dog, a person, it doesn't matter who it is.
That's bad.
Yeah.
So like a constant alert you have to be?
Constant alert with Opal. It's really a catch-22 because Dr. Lessard can't keep Opal in the back in the kennels because it disrupts the patients that are recovering. And she can't bring Opal into the office because she barks and lunges at anything that walks by. We're an emergency clinic. Anything can come in at any time. And I need Dr. Lessard to be 100% on her game and focus on that patient coming in. And with Opal jumping, growling, barking like crazy, she puts our clients at risk every day.
Yeah.
We're at the point where I have to tell Dr. Lessard Opal cannot come to work anymore.
This situation really moves me because this dog, Opal, actually saved dog's life by donating blood. I really hope I can help. So how can I see this? How can I observe? I feel like a doctor now.
Well, hospital's right down the street.
Yeah?
She's working.
What am I going to see right now?
I think when we show up right now, she'll be in the conference room, and then you can see how Opal reacts.
All right. Can you drive with me?
Absolutely, let's go.
Caesar and Natalie head to the animal hospital so Caesar can observe Opal's behavior.
The dilation, or you could say the skin.
So if you hide right behind here,
Right here?
you'll be able to see her in action.
It's shut. Opal! Opal, leave it.
Oh, brother. Wow. That's dangerous.
Opal!
All right, let's go. We got to do this.
Let's go inside.
Doctor? Oui.
Wow. I'm Dr. Claude Lessard. I'm an ER vet at Veterinary Medical and Surgical Group in Orange County.
Great, we're gonna just on the sky.
I have a 2-year-old pit bull named Opal. Opal came into my work with her litter mates. They were all sick with parvo. They were treated there. And then I eventually fostered her and adopted her, and she was actually raised in the hospital for the most part. So Opal is an amazing dog. She's a blood donor at work. She's saved actually several lives. But unfortunately, Opal is very disruptive at my workplace. She is very aggressive and panics whenever she's confined to any kind of cage. She will start barking. She starts bouncing off the wall. She's jumping at the cage door, will not stop. I constantly worried about the patients. I mean, they're there to recover or to rest before surgery, and then there's this dog going crazy that's just stressing everybody out in the hospital. Also, I'll bring Opal into the conference room, and then suddenly somebody walks outside the windows, and she will lunge at that person, and it takes a split second for that to happen. Opal, hey! I've tried to correct Opal's behavior, trying therapies and anti-anxiety medication, but it didn't help. This has been going on for long enough. Everybody's getting impatient and not so tolerant anymore of her. I have to admit, as the vet in charge during my shift, if this was not my personal dog, I would ask that this dog would not be in the hospital because she's disruptive, because she has a potential to save a life when she's at work. But unfortunately, if we can't fix that problem, then I won't be able to continue to bring her to work, and it's just a lose-lose situation.
How do you normally control that?
Normally, I would get her back on leash.
Okay, let's put her on the leash.
Sit down. Hey. Opal. Hey. Sit.
What do you think? How does she feel?
She's calming down, but she's still super alert.
That's coming down?
That's the start of it.
Okay. Opal was anything but calm under Dr. Lazar. I need to see how intense the situation was under my supervision. So I have my team walk more dogs by the window. Here, bring me the dog, bring me the dog. It's a little distracted. See how she's paying attention over there and not here? There you go, right there. Hey. That's what I wanted. Bring the dog back. Give me these people back. This is like a surgery. There you go. Stop, tell her to stop. There you go, this is calm.
Well, that was amazing.
This is an overexcited dog, but there's hope because he reacted to my correction. There you go, right there. Hey, by going into a calm submissive state. So when I came in, I saw this dog that was super excited, out of control, like too fast. Any of us could get bitten. If she can't get to what she's chasing, she's gonna redirect this eventually. And that becomes very dangerous.
Hearing Cesar say that he's seeing the issues, he's seeing how serious those issues are, and he's wanting to help. So I'm really glad and thankful for that.
Is it making sense, Doctor?
Yeah.
This is the kennel?
Go straight to the bath.
Now Cesar wants to work with Opal on the other big problem. Her behavior when she's put in a kennel.
So number one, I will never put a dog excited. So she's at a level 3 of excitement. Then I close the door. Now she gets anxious. So I need to get her into a calmer state.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is gonna change. Just the way she looks is too intense. Especially a pit. Especially. Just better. I was able to bring Opal into a calm state, but now I need to test her by bringing another dog near her.
Come on, lady.
Cesar works with Dr. Lassard and her life-saving pit bull, Opal, who has been disrupting the animal hospital and putting the other canine patients at risk.
This is bad. Just the way she looks is too intense.
After bringing Opal to a calmer state, Cesar wants to test Opal in the kennel next to another dog.
We made some progress with Opal. I was able to bring her to a calmer state, but we haven't yet achieved this stopping the barking and jumping. This girl's gonna take some serious time. I have to work with her.
Yeah.
24/7, 24/7.
I mean, I figured that probably was gonna be what's needed, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what she needs.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that Cesar to bring Opal with him because I think that's what she needs to get better. His patience is incredible, and she needs somebody that's gonna work with her a lot. So I know that's what she needs. Obviously, I'm super sad to know that she's not gonna be home tonight. I have other dogs, but Opal is definitely special and super close to me in the house. So You gonna miss her?
See you ladies later. Thank you. Opal's a very excited dog with tons of energy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is drain some of that energy, both mentally and physically. Normally what I do when I go on the swimming pool is I put a leash, I ask the dog to go on the ramp, bring it down. This way I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna skip that part and I'm gonna bring her in. So it creates a shock because she doesn't know how she got there. So the more she goes through that, the mind drains. I'm gonna have her on the side of me and I'm gonna wait until she completely just become very, very slow with her strokes. There you go. Here we just wait until she switches. There you go. This is the equivalent of a lap pool, and it's a current coming from the other side of the pool, but the human doesn't really go anywhere. It usually takes 15 minutes for a dog to show a change in the energy level. I really want this dog to be absolutely drained. So what we're gonna see is before she actually gets tired, she's gonna do a fast movement, and that's how we know she entered into the wall. There you go, there you go. I'm actually learning what it takes to drain her. So now she's getting desperate. Desperate makes them release energy. You see this slowly? Yeah. Yeah. Slow down. They told me Opal had super blood, but she also had super stamina. That took a long time. But I think she's finally tired. So now I want to see how she does in the kennel. Just placing. Just like I'm placing this dog that is getting too tired into a better place. Ready, my friend? I'm coming. That's all right. Leave it open. I'm gonna sit down with her and wait till she relaxes. Now that she's tired, I want her to relate the experience of the kennel with a relaxing place. But if she acts out, I need to come out with another plan. Hey.
Cesar works on rehabilitating her so she can return to saving lives at the animal hospital.
There you go, there you go.
After a lengthy session of exercise in the pool, Cesar hopes she will relax in a kennel for the first time next to another dog.
I'm gonna sit down with her and wait till she relaxes. Hey. The tiredness is gonna hit because now she's physically tired. There you go. See? She just got into what I'm looking. You can see now how the eyes are closing now. The tiredness just hit her. Okay, so now this is all her. I just gave her a little bit of direction. Very mild. Look, I'm sitting down, teaching her. I just need a margarita right about now. Or Bloody Mary. I'm a Bloody Mary guy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those eyes closed. Look at that. She can't help herself. This is a huge difference from the first time I saw Opal in the kennel. It took a lot of exercise and a tons of patience. But now Opal can associate the kennel with a happy place to rest. You need to know what the dog is thinking. You need to know what the dog is feeling. It's like playing chess. You need to know when to move certain pieces. And then, chessmate. This is chessmate. I'm very pleased.
The next day, Cesar heads back to the animal hospital to work with the medical team.
It's gonna take a village to help Opal at the hospital, so I'm going to work first with the staff, then I'm gonna work with the doctor. Opal needs consistent direction from everyone to keep her calm, so she can continue saving lives. Okay? So I'm moving because I'm demonstrating an excited dog, any movement they follow. Yeah, she can't follow. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind, just get up, and she's probably gonna move. If she moves, you send her back. Tell her to go back. Yeah. See? Bring me the dog, bring me the dog. The hospital staff did great. All the exercise at the DPC really paid off to make Oppo a more relaxed dog. Now we need to see if she stayed relaxed when all the dogs pass by the window. That always turned her off in the past. Look, the dog passing by.
I can't believe she's not moving.
I know.
Yeah. We're just gonna transfer this state of mind inside a crate.
Now that the staff has been able to keep Opal calm in the conference room, Cesar wants to work with them and Dr. Lassard in the kennel. Opal has never behaved in the hospital kennel.
First, I want the staff to correct Opal when she gets excited, just like I taught them.
Oh, she got it.
Your turn.
That was good.
Your turn, doctor.
You get that she hasn't seen me like yet. Like she's probably gonna
that's a
react.
challenge. That's a challenge.
Why do I feel like this is not gonna work?
I was definitely nervous following everybody's perfect execution. I know it can work, but I've never gotten Opal to stay calm in the kennel before.
You did it, doctor.
Good job. It took a little longer for her.
Because you represent excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed with Dr. Lassard because she had a harder job because she represents excitement to Opal. But she had the patience to wait Opal out and she returned to a calm state. I'm really proud of them. I'm just hoping they can do it without me. So this is the homework for the office. We learned that Opal needs tons of exercise. So take her on really long bike rides. When she comes here, no touch, no talk, no eye contact. Wait until she comes down. When you go into that conference room, just be prepared, you know, that she might growl or whatever she does. Somebody have to address that. And then definitely the kennel. There's boundaries.
We all learned a lot today, and it's amazing to see Opal calm in the hospital, really for the first time. I think we're all going to work really hard. I don't want to let Opal down, and I don't want to let Cesar down.
Good?
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Can't wait.
Thank you. Yes!
I'm excited.
I want to give you a hug.
I feel your muscle. We're here for you.
Dr. Lassard and her team agree to document their progress. The team needs to succeed at keeping Opal calm, or she will not be allowed back to the hospital, where she saves countless dogs' lives by donating blood. Cesar's next 911 call is from Gabrielle, whose best friend's poodles are destroying their social life.
Hi.
Hi, Cesar.
How are you?
Fine, I'm Gabrielle.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so happy to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for coming.
I appreciate you very much. So, how can I help you?
Well, it's one of my best friends in the whole world, Judy, is having trouble with her 2 standard poodles. My name is Gabrielle Williams-Chu. I live in Beverlywood. I've known Judy for over 25 years. She's one of my best friends, and I'm very concerned about her overactive, huge poodles, Gem and Ebony. She has 2 little poodles as well, but all they do is bark. It's the big ones that are the real problem. The dogs are magnificent looking. They look like show dogs. They are almost the size of little carousel ponies. Because of their size, they're hard to control. When I go there for a party, it's very challenging because Dawn, her husband, locks them up in the gym. It's a sliding glass door. They can see the party. They can smell the food. They're getting excited. They're getting all amped up. And I always say to Dawn, if you open that door and let those dogs out during the party, I'm out of here. Well, inevitably, during the middle of the party, he opens the door and they come running out like they're coming out of a bullpen. And they're huge. And there's older ladies in our social set. They could jump on them, knock them down, break a hip. They jump on the food. They knock glasses down. We're usually extraordinarily dressed when we're over there. I don't want them to jump on my clothes, but I don't want anyone to get hurt. I mean, it's more than that. If another dog comes, I'm afraid they're gonna pull her down, gonna scrape her face. She's gonna break a bone.
Okay, hold still, guys.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Jemmy,
So let's teach them how to show the dogs in a better way.
Yes.
Like to do like a dog show versus just to, you know what I mean? Like would you show magnificence versus you show a dog that has no manners.
Judy's gonna be here. Do you want to go and meet her?
I do want to see what you're talking about. If I can help, I would love to.
Oh my God, I'd love that. Come on, let's go. I'll show you where she is.
Let's go.
Gabrielle has arranged for Cesar to meet Judy on one of her walks through Holmby Park. They position themselves so Cesar can observe their behavior.
And then you can see
God.
exactly what's going on.
Oh, look, to see the black one?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
you can
her.
sort of, so Judy's holding the leashes with a lot of tension.
Yes.
So the dogs are in front, then she is in the back of the pack.
Oh, I see.
So see the energy on the left hand?
Yes.
More tense.
Okay, boys.
That's pretty bad.
Boys.
Cesar was called by Gabrielle to help her friend Judy with her two standard poodles that have been terrorizing their parties. Gabrielle is afraid someone is going to get hurt. Cesar and Gabrielle watch on as Judy takes her poodles on a walk to meet them.
Okay, boys.
That's pretty bad. Here. I hold it for you. That's pretty bad.
That hurt?
I'm Judy Tallarico. I live in Bel Air, California with my husband, Don, and 4 French poodles. My husband bought me Jem in 2006, and he was a gem, which is why he had his name. A year later, my husband wanted a black poodle, and I surprised him and had Ebony flown in and put a great big red bow on him. And now Gemini had a friend. But one dog led to another that led to another. Now we have 4 poodles, but Gem and Ebony are the problem. They used to be perfect, but after about a year and a half, everything changed.
Okay, guys. Hold still, guys.
Taking Gem and Ebony on a walk is unbearable. I'm literally soaking wet. I'm exhausted. I've been pulled up the street. I have been pulled down the street. I have been pulled into yards. I have fallen into greenery, shrubbery. I've come home crying. I've come home cut.
Bad doggies.
So when I come home, then I don't necessarily want to walk them for a few days or a few weeks because I'm very upset and very scared. One day the doorbell rang with the delivery man. The dogs went crazy. Quiet.
No, stay
And
back.
I opened the doors,
Stay back.
trying to control them. And Ebony, my black standard poodle, did go out and bite the delivery man. I love to have people over. If I don't get help soon, we could have another biting situation. I could have an angry neighbor. I could get sued. I could have animal control at my front door. And this issue really has to be addressed right now. If I had to get rid of a dog because of another issue, my heart would be broken because I really don't think I could live without them. They mean more to me than words can say.
All right, we got to change this. Now bring, what's this guy's name?
Gem.
Jam, like a jewel.
Yes. When he's not around other dogs.
Well, the poodles really acted out when Judy walked by other dogs. So I wanted to see how the poodles do without Judy being in the picture. So you stay with her over there. There.
Caesar has the woman, whose dog triggered the poodles earlier, walk by again.
Hey. There.
Look.
So bring it, let's bring it in. I just have to change this color. This color is not gonna do much for this guy. What I first needed to do is to switch to one of my leashes, which is sleep color, which gives me more control. This is a better color for control purpose. Like in dog shows, they use this, thinner, all the way in the top. Yeah. It's just when the leash goes in the middle of the neck, on the bottom of the neck, are useless because it triggers pulling. So if you want to control or create a certain state of mind, you want to put it in the top.
Caesar asks the woman to walk by with her dog one more time.
Sit down. Sit down. Hey,
Look how good they did, Judy.
this is leadership. That's follower. So moms become follower. Let's do it again. Right here. Hey.
I was absolutely stunned. I'd never seen my dog so calm.
Now you get to see the beauty of poodles. This is one of those special cases where you have a well-intentioned lady but doesn't understand leadership. The dogs were in front, she was holding the leash with tension, and she didn't correct her when the dogs acted out. So she's not providing the leadership that her dogs need. What I need to do is to teach her the basics of pack leadership, and if she's willing to learn, her dogs will respond. Leadership starts to being able to control the dogs during the walk.
Come on, Judy, you can do it.
Yes. So this means tension.
Okay.
This means assertiveness, calm and assertive.
Well,
so short and not tense. There you go, right there. That would be a perfect lane right there for you. This, look, statue, Humby Heels.
Humby Hill statue.
That's right, man. Nothing but pride here. We made it. It's almost like we're doing Tai Chi with dogs.
Tai Chi with dogs.
Yes. And then we move. Go. So. There you go. Breathe, relax. Breathe. Come on, bring him in. Don't let him fit. There you go. Shoulders up. Yeah. Proud you are.
Proud to walk my 2 poodles
Yeah.
at the same time.
There you go. There you go, right there. So I'm controlling how much eye contact the chair. There you go. Nice. And then you go. Tai Chi, Tai Chi. So the way you reward that is by you and let them know that that's what makes you happy. That's what makes you proud,
Oh.
right? Yeah.
This is the best moment ever with these 2.
Yeah, right?
I thought I couldn't walk 2 dogs at the same time, and I found out that with Cesar, it's possible. You just have to pay attention, and you just have to put your mind to it, and the dogs will follow.
What I would like to do next is to really go to their home and give you leadership back in your territory. But for that, I have to do it at home.
And I want to accept that leadership.
Yes, you need it. You
I
need
do.
it.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
The next day, Cesar arrives at Judy's home to work with her and the poodles on her own territory.
That must be Cesar.
Cesar works with Judy and her 2 poodles that have been disrupting her social life. Judy shows she's willing to learn and does a good job walking her dogs with Cesar. Now Cesar needs to work with Judy and her poodles on their own turf, where the poodles previously bid a delivery man.
That must be Cesar.
As soon as I open the door, the poodles can run in and barking. But it was Jem that jumped on me and has the most excitement. So if we get a handle on Jem, the others should follow. See how this energy is higher? So when you have 3, 4, 5 dogs, you don't worry about the others. The one who can hurt people will be him. So I didn't address myself to the rest. I just addressed myself to the one that has a higher energy. It can actually hurt people by jumping. And when people come, the best thing people can do is no touch, no talk, no eye contact, because the first thing people do is look at the dogs and try to control them. And then that actually gives more power to the dog.
But it's interesting, though. We're watching TV at night. 4 dogs. Everything is fine. Someone hears something.
Yeah.
A car door.
Anything.
Yeah.
They go berserk. They jump over the tables and everything, and they go out on the dog run, and they're going to save the world.
Yeah.
Is there a way of training them
Oh my
not
God,
to
yes.
react like that?
Let me have a leash. So many people have trouble with their dogs when the doorbell ring or sound outside. The fact is, most people never taught their dogs to become under these situations. So if you notice, I put a leash on this guy. So if we control the commander-in-chief, everybody else is going to do it and come back. Hey. So the sound that I'm promoting is loud enough for them to snap out of it and stop. But I'm doing 2 things. I'm blocking this guy, that is the one that promotes the longer period of time on the activity, and then the rest, I just, with the whistle, I just stops them from it. I didn't say come back. They did that on their own.
On their own.
So very basic movements and sound and strategies that I'm doing. And then we go back to...
I like the calm part.
Now that Cesar has taught the owners how to keep their dogs calm when they hear a sound outside, he wants to work with them on controlling their dogs during their favorite activity, social gatherings.
There's no boundaries. That's why they feel that they can actually be part of it. So what we're going to do right now is just boundaries. Once they understand boundaries, they won't touch the food.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cesar has food brought out to simulate a party.
Hey. So as soon as he enters into this space, right there, that's as far as he can go. Right?
Wow, Cesar just snapped his fingers and Jem left the food alone. If it had been my husband, he would have locked him in the house.
If he enters a little closer and then automatically say, well, I'm already close, might as well just gonna taste it, not just gonna smell it, but I'm gonna grab it and see how it tastes like.
That's because of the closeness.
That's it. But if he never gets to be too close to it, the brain will never go to open mouth and taste it. The brain only goes to smell it. Yeah.
And she's gotten on the table. She's actually jumped up on the table.
They really have to be very close to make the jump motion. Just like they have to be very close to make the open mouth motion. But if you block the brain before he gets there, then that motion is never allowed, so the brain never practices it. This is very basic leadership stuff. If you don't want your dog to eat the food, just tell him not to eat it. It's just setting simple rules and boundaries. These poodles are smart. Just show some leadership, and they will get the picture. Most people do this. No, 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 no. And then they call the person to take their away. They didn't learn anything.
No.
The food stays there, their brain moves back. Yeah. Once the brain moves back, then they learn any food on the table means boundaries. That's how they learn it. So I can be right here. Right here. First they give me a space, right there. See, I'm really close. Mm-hmm. They give me. First I teach, then I eat.
Then you eat.
These poodles don't need a ton of work. They just need the owners to lead them. Like, I gave Don and Judy the tools. Now I need them to practice without me. So I'm going to give you 3 homeworks. The doorbell, how you allow people to come in. Make sure maybe you can send a text or an email. No touch, no dog, no eye contact. Stay calm and assertive. You're going to help us with that. The hors d'oeuvre or the cocktail area, that is just boundaries. You know, never take the food away. Just make sure the dog learns to move away. Mm-hmm. And then it's the walk, passing by dogs. So leadership, rules, and boundaries.
No cocktails for you.
No cocktails. Cocktails, you save it for me.
Everything Cesar taught me makes perfect sense. I just hope I can do it without him.
Thank
It's
you.
been wonderful
Thank
knowledge.
You. And see you next time, guys, okay?
Okay, wonderful.
See you later, poodles.
Judy and Don agree to have surveillance cameras document them as they practice their homework. They need to succeed at their lessons, or the poodles could revert to their old behaviors, bringing an end to the couple's parties for good.
Boys!
Cesar taught Judy and Don everything they needed to know to keep their poodles under control. After 2 weeks of practice, they come to the Dog Psychology Center to show Cesar the footage of their progress.
Hi, how are you, sir?
To see you.
Thank you,
My
sir.
goodness.
Thank you. How
What
are
a
you?
beautiful layout.
Let's go see the tablet I want to see.
Wonderful.
When I first met the poodles, they have no rules or boundaries. They were pulling Judy through Humby Park and causing chaos at the house. I taught Don and Judy to achieve calmness with their dogs. I really hope they were able to achieve this on their own. Let me see it for myself.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Right. For a walk.
Going for a walk.
There you go.
Oh my God.
He's a really good walker right here.
Look at how they're controlled.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Very good.
Yeah, very lovely.
Very beautiful. All right, guest arriving. Very good.
Hi.
Way calmer.
Oh, my God.
Day and night. Completely different.
Way calmer. I was impressed with Don. He kept Jem calm, and everybody stayed calm, just like I taught him.
I love it.
Cocktail party. Very good.
They're so calm. It's so unbelievable.
Very respectful.
And we've had several parties, and they react the same way now, where they don't go into it.
I love it. Have you seen any difference?
A tremendous difference. I see a calmness, and that makes me happy because I feel that Judy's got confidence now in training them and handling them, and so I think it's amazing.
I'm the one that takes charge of the dogs. They don't take charge of me.
Exactly.
The hardest thing I overcame was probably that I personally felt unable to control the dogs.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you,
nice.
thank you.
And now I feel that I have more control over the dogs because of all the lessons that I've learned from Cesar.
What an elegant family. The poodles have the most beautiful reputation, the most elegant walk I ever seen in my life.
There you go.
But an elegant dog that doesn't have calmness is not as elegant. It's jumping all over the place, it's barking. You don't really get to see, you don't really get to experience him. So I think this family learned the elegance is also calmness.
After a week of working on Cesar's homework assignments,
The doctor is in the house.
Dr. Lassard, Natalie, and Opal meet Cesar at the DPC to show him their progress.
Please come this way and let him roam. When I first met Opal, she was excited and disruptive. She was actually interfering with the other sick animals in recovery. She was also distracting doctors from doing their jobs. I really hope they have succeeded with the homework I gave them because this dog is a blood donor and is a lifesaver. I don't want her to lose her job because she's kicked out of the hospital. So how you guys doing?
Pretty
How's
good.
it?
Pretty good.
All right, let's watch.
Yep.
I want to see you guys in action.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Opal on a bike. It took me 45 minutes to tire Opal out in the pool. So riding a bike is a perfect way for Dr. Lassard to exercise Opal before she brings her to the hospital. So much fun, huh?
Yeah, she's good with it. And I've realized that there's activities that both Opal and I enjoy together, so I'm trying to do a lot more of that.
All right. Conference room. See that right here? What do you see?
She looks nervous. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then you got to provide.
She
otherwise
wasn't calm and assertive.
So that's why she didn't go into the whole thing. She eventually did it, but the reason why she's not getting it and becoming a little bit more closer is because the human does not provide calm. Yeah, so this is good things for people to watch because a lot of times we don't see ourselves because we're in it. Oh, this is the kennel? That was good. There you go. Very good. You feel good?
Yeah.
No, it's been
I'm
incredible.
excited. It's nice.
You have a direction that you know how to implement, and most important, everybody in the clinic knows how to, help you.
Opal is a completely different dog. It's amazing. It's great. It's less stressful. I don't have to worry about her getting out or her hurting herself or hurting others. So it's not a stressful state anymore.
Well, thank you
I appreciate
so
it, doctor.
much.
Thank you so much.
I think the most important thing I've learned from the experience with Cesar is to be calm and be patient. I'm super happy with the result. I mean, her quality of life, I think, at the hospital is a lot better. My quality of life is better, and I'm less distracted and can do my job. So for him to help me and my dog was pretty extraordinary.
Come on, let's go.
I always wanted to be a vet. So I have a lot of respect, a lot of admiration, a lot of gratitude for veterinarians. And when I get to help one of them, I get to pay forward.
Opie.
Bye, ladies. For me, this scenario, besides helping beautiful Opal, is to give a vet a prescription of how to actually help her dog to donate not just blood, but also great energy. I really like it.